Fractions, decimals, and percentages. If a shop says 50% off, what does that actually mean? To understand that, we need fractions, decimals, and percentages. Fractions, decimals, and percentages are just different ways of writing the same value. For example, a half can also equal to 0.25, and that can also equal to 50%. Another example is our 1 over 4 can also equal to 0.25, and that can also equal to 25%. This is all a quarter. Different forms, same amount. Simplifying fractions. Simplifying means making a fraction smaller but keeping its value the same. For example, if you take 6 over 8 and you divide the top and the bottom by 2, you will get 3 over 4. Now 6 over 8 and 3 over the 4 have the exact same value because we took the top and the bottom and we divided it by 2, which means 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4 and 6 divided by 2 equals to 3. 4 over 12 be simplified. Yes, it can. If we take 4 over 12 and we divide the top and the bottom by 4, that will give us 1 over 3. 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1, and then 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. That will give us a third. So just remember, when you want to simplify a fraction, we multiply the top and the bottom by the same amount. How to convert a fraction to a decimal. Divide the top by the bottom. Okay, remember this. Divide the top by the bottom. For example, if I take 3 over 4, also known as 3 quarters. So now I might want to divide the top by the bottom. So we take 3 divided by, what's the bottom? 4. 3 divided by 4 is equal to 0.75. This is the decimal. So if you take 3 over a quarter, you punch in your calculator to give you 0.75. That is how you convert a fraction into a decimal. Okay, now how to convert a decimal into a percentage. You multiply by 100. For example, let's take 0.75. You times 0.75 by 100. What did that give you? 75. And you can add the percent over here. Another example is 3 over 4. As you saw earlier, that's equal to 0.75. Then you can take that and it will give you 75%. This is just like the long version from fraction into decimal into percentage. Okay, now adding fractions. Now remember, you can only add fractions if the bottom's numbers match. You can only add fractions if the bottom's number match. For example, 2 over 5 plus 1 over 5 is equal to 3 over 5. Now the reason I could add 2 over 5 and 1 over 5 because the denominator, also known as the bottom number, is the same. These are the same. Now multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions is actually easier than adding fractions. It's very simple. Just top times top and bottoms times bottom. For example, 2 over 3 times it by half. Now what you want to do is take 2 times it by 1 and then 3 times it by 2. So you multiply the bottoms with each other and the tops by each other. And then 2 times 1 is equal to 2. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. That's 2 over 6. But wait, 2 over 6 can be simplified into 1 over 3. So you multiply 2 by 2, that equal to 1, and 6 by 2 that equal to 3. So it's a third. Just remember, tops times top, bottom times bottom. Quick quiz. A shirt costs 200 Rand and is 25% off. What is the discount? Okay, we are given two numbers here, which is 200 and 25%. 25% can also be written as 0.25. So we take 200 and we times it by 25%. 25%. That will give us, okay, 200 times 25% will give us 50. So 50 is our new discount. Now, what is the shirt's new price? Okay, so we must take the original shirt's price, which is 200, and then minus the discount. So the discount is over here, is 50. So we take 200 minus 50, and that would be 150 Rand. This is why fractions and percentages matter. Like if you're a store owner and everything's 50% off for the day, and you need to calculate the new price, you use fractions and decimals. Okay, that is all for me today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.